Hello everyone, I am Kajal Jha, lecturer in Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. This is the unit 2, that is combinational logic circuit part 1. In that we will see the SOP form, then POS form, how to convert the standard SOP into canonical form. Okay, so now in this video we will see what is the concepts of mean term and max term, then how we will writing the SOP and POS form, okay, for the given truth table. That is nothing, how to write the canonical SOP expression for a given truth table, how we can write the given how we can write the SOP form for the given truth table. So we will see in this video how we can write. Okay. Okay, so what is the concepts of mean term and max term? That is nothing but what is the meaning of mean term and max term. So first is mean term. Each individual term in the SSOP form is called as mean term. Okay, that is nothing but the terms that are present in a standard POS, standard sum of product form, is called as mean term. Each mean term is represented by mi, okay, in a small m, okay, that is nothing but a capital M. uh, it is a small m, and the suffix is I, which will represent the numbers, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n. Okay, that is nothing but 2 to the power n minus 1. So canonical SOP is nothing but y is equal to ABC plus a b bar c bar plus a bar b c bar. So each individual term is called as mean term. That is, ABC is the first mean term, a b bar c is the second mean term, and a b bar c is the third mean term. Then how we can write here? That is, first is m1, then here this is m2. Okay, first wait. Okay, so how we can write here? This is the first mean term, that is nothing but dm, that is nothing but m1, okay, where I is nothing but the numbers. Then second, this term is second mean term, that is nothing but the m2, and this is the third mean term, that is nothing but the m3. So we can write here m1 plus m2 plus m3 instead of this. Okay, so this is nothing but the mean term. Mean term means what? Each individual term means a b c. This is the first term, a b bar c bar is the second term, and a bar b c bar is the third term. So each individual term in the SSOP form is called as the mean term. Then what is mean by the max term? Okay, what is mean by the max term? So max term is nothing but what? Each individual term in the SPOS form is called as max term. That is nothing but standard product of sum form. Each individual which is presented standard POS form is called as the max term, and max term is represented by capital M I, where I is nothing but the number of 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 2 to the power n minus 1. So if we see here canonical POS form, then this first a plus b is called as m1. Okay, then dot a plus b bar is called as m2. Okay, this is called as m2, this is capital. Okay, so you have to write the capital letter, capital M for the max term and small m for the mean term. This is the concept of mean term and max term. Okay, mean term and max term, for these variables, for these three variables we will see here. Okay, so mean term and max term for two variable or a literal logic function, then where y is equal to output and a comma b is equal to inputs. Here y is the output. If you see here, then this y is the output and a and b are two inputs. Okay, so first variable is a, and variable or literals, so there are two inputs a and b, so we will write here a and here it is b. So two variables are present, so combinations are nothing but what, 2 to the power 2, that is nothing but the 4 combinations are there. And we will start with 0, so 2 zeros, then 2 1. Okay, there are 4 combinations, then 4 combinations. What is the half of 4? That is 2 zeros and 2 ones. Then what is the half of 0? That is 1, that is so 0 1, then 0 1. Okay, this is the technique for writing any truth table. If the that is nothing but, here the any truth table, it starts from 0. Okay, any truth table, it starts from 0, it doesn't starts from 1. Okay, so if the number of combinations are 4, then what is the half of 4? That is nothing but 2. So we will write in a first column 2 zeros and 2 ones. Okay, then what is the half of that 2? That is 1. So 1 times 0, 1 time 1, 1 time 0, 1 time 1. Okay, if the combinations are 8, that is 3 variables are present, then combinations are 8, then what is the half of 8? That is 4. So we will write the 4 times 0 and 4 times 1. Okay, and what is the half of 4? That is 2. So 2 times 0, 2 times 1, then again 2 times 0 and 2 times 1, then what is the half of 2? That is 1. So 0 1 0 1, like that. Okay, so we have to write the table like that, because you don't remember, because you doesn't rememberize that all the decimal conversion, binary convergence of that decimal numbers. If you miss any number, then these then those tables are get wrong. So you have to use that techniques, and you have to write the table. There is two inputs, so combinations are 4. So 0 0 and 1 1, then 0 1 0 1. So min term is what? A bar B bar. Okay, in if you see here, min term, how we can write min term? A bar and B bar. Okay, 0 0, for 0 min term shows the bar over the variable, and for a 1 it shows the variable, and for a max term there is a um, and min term shows the dot. Why? Because it shows the SOP form and it shows the POS form, so it shows the dot in between the variables. So 0 0. Okay, so 0 0. For 0 0, M0 is what? A bar dot B bar. Okay, for 0 1, A bar 0 shows bar, then A bar B. Then M2 is A B bar. Okay, A B bar, and M3 is A and B. Okay, this is nothing but the min terms. How we can write the min terms from the table. Okay, then how we can write the max term from the table? So M0, max term is represented by capital M. So M0 is, and in max term 0 represents the variable, that is A, B and C, not bar over here, and 1 represents the bar over here. Okay, that is reverse. So 0 0 is nothing but what? A plus B. Okay, then 0 1 is what? A plus B bar. Then 1 0 is what? A bar plus B, and 1 1 is what? A bar plus B bar. This is nothing but the max term. Okay, some more examples for the three variables here. Okay, if you see here 3 variables, then for a 3 variables there is a 8 combinations. So for a 8, half of 8 is 4, so we write 4 times 0 and 4 times 1. Then half of 4 is 2, so we write 2 times 0, then 2 times 1. Again 2 times 0, 2 times 1. Then half of 2 is 0, so 0 1, then again the 0 1, again 0 1, again the 0 1. Okay, so for a 3 variables, how we can write the min term and max term? So min term is for min term is 0 represents bar and 1 represents no bar. Okay, if you remember that for a min term, okay, for min term 0 represents bar over here, okay, bar over here, and 1 represents no bar. Okay, no bar. But for a max term, For max term, 0 represents no bar and 1 represents bar over here. Okay, this is the technique and this is the way to write the min terms and max term. So 0 0 0 means what? A bar, B bar, C bar, that is nothing but M0. Then 0 0 1, that is nothing but A bar, B bar, C. Then A bar, B, C bar. Then A, B, C. Then A, B bar, C bar, A, B bar, C, then A, B, C bar, A, B, C. This is nothing but all the min terms, and min terms is represented by small m. Then max term is represented by capital M. And you know that, and we already know what? For a max term, 0 represents no bar over here and 1 represents bar over here. So where 0 is present, the variable consists of bar over here, bar over there. But where is the 1 is present, there is a no bar, bar over there. And for a 0, there is a no bar over there. So for 3 zeros, that is A plus B plus C, then A plus, okay, then A plus B plus C bar, okay, A plus B plus C bar, then A plus B bar plus C, then A plus B bar plus C bar, A bar plus B plus C, A bar plus B plus C bar, A bar plus B bar plus C, and A bar plus B bar plus C. If you see here, the complement here, and dot sign is replaced by plus, and bar is replaced by, means complement is replaced by uncomplement. This is nothing but the how we can write the min terms and max term using the table. Now representation of logical expressions using the min terms and max terms. Okay, so we can represent the logical expressions using the min terms and max terms as follows. So first A B C, then A bar B C, then A B bar C bar. If you see here, that is nothing but how we can write the A B C, because you know that the m combination, that is min terms, consist of 0. If there is 0, then a bar over here, and if 1, there is a no bar over here. Okay, there is no bar over here. So ABC means what? 1 1 1, and this combination is nothing but what? 7. So we write M7. Okay, here 0 1 1, 0 1 1 means 3, that is M3. Then A B bar C bar, that is 1 0 0, 1 0 0 means what? There is 4, so we write here 4, M4. Okay, so corresponding min terms. So y is equal to what? M7, M3 and M4. Also we can write summation of, okay, mean terms, that is small m, summation of all the mean terms, that is m, in a bracket what? 7 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, 7 comma 3 comma 4, or 3 comma 4 comma 7, other way of representation, where these sign is denotes the sum of product. Then now second, for a max term, A B bar C. So you know that 0 represents no bar. Okay, 0 represents no bar and 1 represents bar over here. So here 1 represents bar means what? Here 0, then 1 and 0. So this is nothing but what? M2. This represents 2. So here M2 is present. Then here 0 0 0. So M0 is present. Then here 1 1 1 1 0. So 1 1 0 is what? There is 6. So here M6 is present, and we will write that summation of capital M in a bracket 0, 2 and 6. Okay, this is nothing but the another way of, here not summation is used, here pi sign is used for a max term. Okay, pi sign is used for max term. So pi capital M is equal to 0 to 6. So another way of representation. So you have to write the logical expression using min terms and max terms also. So now writing canonical SOP expressions for the given truth table. Okay, how we can write the canonical SOP expressions for the given truth table. So first, from the given truth table, consider only those combinations of the inputs which produce an output y is equal to 1. Okay, so we have to choose what the y, we have to only choose what, only we have to consider that combinations which produces the output 1. So 1 1 present here, so we don't take that 0 0 combination. Okay, we don't take that 0 0 combination. Then what is the step 2? Okay, from the truth table obtain the logical expression into SSSOP. First form is what, consider only the second and third rows. Okay, that is nothing but this, because that consists of y is equal to 1 1. Then what is the step 2? Write down the product term in a terms of a unit input variables for each such a combinations. Okay, so this represents what, this is the means term. So inputs are two, so a and b, a bar and b, a bar and b, a bar and b. Then second term is a b bar. Okay, then step 3, or all these product terms produce in the step 2 to get the SSOP. So we what we have to do, this is nothing but the SOP, that is nothing but the sum of product. So we have just write that a bar b plus a b bar, this is nothing but the writing the canonical SOP expression for a given truth table. Means what, हमें क्या करना है कि हमें फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या करना है कि जहाँ पे y प्रोड्यूस करेगा 0 0, जो y कॉलम है, मतलब ये जो आउटपुट है वो जहाँ पे 1 1 प्रोड्यूस करेगा, उसे ही हमें जस्ट क्या करना है, कंसीडर करना है. तो यहाँ पे सेकेंड एंड थर्ड, सेकेंड एंड थर्ड जो रो है वो क्या करेगा कि 1 1 प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है, इसलिए हम सिर्फ इसे ही कंसिडर करेंगे, फर्स्ट और फोर्थ रो को हम कंसिडर नहीं करेंगे. ओके, देन स्टेप 2 व्हाट, राइट डाउन द प्रोडक्ट टर्म of the inputs variable for each such a combinations. So a bar b, this 0 shows a bar, 1 shows b, and 1 shows a, and 0 shows b bar. So we simply write that a bar b plus a b bar. Okay, this is nothing but the SOP form. So we write y is equal to a bar b plus a b bar. Okay, in the next video we will discuss the POS form.